Focus on my brake lights. Ain't turning back. Now that I'm back on track, yeah. Take my word from it. Put a couple bands on it. And I don't plan on letting people turn me. No. You can say what you want. I'ma keep pressing on. I can't go pop that thing like I'm feeling green, right? Talking to my past like focus on my brake lights.
All right, is that time again. Time for you to sit back. Time for you to enjoy this hour with us here on Breaking the Silence. For those of you who are watching us for the first time, my name is Nori.
Francisca.
I know. There's always a delay when it comes to her.
I mean, if you come and talk to me first thing in the morning while I have a sip of coffee, I'm on point. But
that's all you see when it comes to Francisca.
Yeah. It's about time. The coffee's not working. Okay.
It didn't work for her.
I needed an extra cup, all right? I need an extra cup.
When we take a break, you do need to get that cup. My name is Angeli, by the way.
Yes, so we are breaking the silence and we want you guys to sit back for this hour here with us. If you're in your office, make sure you have in those AirPods, no one else is around, so that way you can be able to enjoy what we have in store for you. So we're gonna be talking about different things today, and we're also going to be playing a game called Rose, Thorn, and Bud. You're gonna find out a little bit about that later. Yes, there it is, Rose, Thorn, and Bud, all right? We're also gonna be talking about navigating conflicts with the in-laws.
Woohoo!
I mean, navigating conflict is one thing, but you just put it on.
With
right there.
Another.
Oh my goodness. You know, that's a huge topic. It's a sensitive topic.
Very touchy.
Very touchy. But you know what? We're going to take it over on the lighter side and find out strategies where we can make it work, where y'all not at each other's throat.
Because there's something you have to be able to figure out.
There you go. You can't get rid of your in-laws. So come on. Something else we're going to be talking about is fake it till you make it.
Will you be able to make it,
this here is interesting to me. I'm not going to give too much details about it, but this is definitely going to be an interesting topic that we will be talking about.
Thoughts on this one.
Lots. As we always have on our show, the question of the day. So let's read that. The question of the day says, aside from necessities, what's one thing you could not go a day without? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna answer for Francisca. Coffee.
But that's a necessity.
What? It's not.
It is.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's
but
not
you know what?
a necessity.
Let us leave it to the viewers, okay? We want to hear from you guys.
Coffee
We
is
do
a
have our
necessity,
QR code
guys.
where you can scan and send in your comments. We definitely want to hear from you guys towards the end of the program. Hey, maybe your comment might be chosen for us to read here on air. So go ahead and send those comments in, but we're gonna cut into a short break and we'll be right back.
Don't change the channel. We will be right back.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Breaking the silence. Real women, real conversations, real time. Empowering, motivating, and inspiring you live throughout the week. But we know life gets busy, and you shouldn't have to miss a single moment. Check out watch.ulfn.org/breakingthesilence. Your one-stop destination to catch up, rewatch, and relive your favorite episodes anytime. Unfiltered conversations, influential guests, life-changing moments. All just a click away. Why miss out when you can experience Breaking the Silence over and over again on your time? Start watching today.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
You are watching Breaking the Silence.
Navigating relationship with the in-laws. I know this is a very touchy subject for many of you out there, but we're going to be talking about strategies on how we can make things work. Because at the end of the day, you can't get rid of your in-laws. At the end of the day, if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be with your honey boo-boo. Ladies, I want to hear from you guys. Why Francisca's already laughing and I'm already putting her on the spot.
Honey boo-boo. Oh, you
there
are?
you go.
For the heads up. I wasn't even aware.
Oh my goodness. But why is it that there's always this friction, this conflict when it comes to in-laws? I mean...
I definitely have a
just
theory.
already raise your hand.
What's your theory? What's your theory?
And most of the time, it's not really in-law. It's not always in-laws. It's mother-in-law.
Oh, okay. Francisca's
Is it a mother-in-law?
Francisca's getting
in-law
specific here.
I mean, God bless all of y'all out there. But I just think that it's more has to do with mother-in-laws, because it's like now this woman has come in, she has replaced her place in her, well, what she thinks is her place in her son's life. And now she is taking care of him the way she sees fit. She has the house decorated. She has the family doing A, B, and C that might not go along with the same guidelines as the mother. And so they always want to put their foot in and be like, but she's not doing this for you. She's not doing, but she's not good enough for you. But she's not cooking these meals for you. But you're not eating enough. Your clothes.
Yeah.
You got to know your place in order for you to have a family dynamic that is going to be able to work, because you don't want to cause stress on your husband, on your son, and vice versa, right? So that's just kind of my little drop of opinion.
Theory.
Yes, theory. It is only my opinion. It is not fact. I'm just stating an opinion.
But I think as well is, okay, not maybe all of the conflicts, but some of the conflicts come from the household itself, you know, before even the person got married. For example, a parenting style, helicopter parenting. When everything that the child does, okay, let's say the son does, gets controlled. What job is he gonna take? Who he's gonna get married to? And that extended to after he's married. So now, where are you gonna move? Or if you're not gonna move, stay in my house. Or, you know, I wanna know every details. When are you going to have my grandchild? When is this? When is it gonna be your next vacation? So, if it's rooted as well where the other person is coming from, the culture, the tradition, it can be hard to navigate or even try to, you know, meet halfway. So you need to communicate that beforehand, or even like, you know, set your foot down, you know, you're the spouse now. Yes, you respect that she's the mother, he's the father, but also now you are in that place where you need to be side by side with your spouse, and you cannot just be allowing everything that's going on. And because of that respect, right, there has to be that boundary, because at some point you need to let the parent-in-law, the in-laws, to know that, hey, I'm here, you know, I'm here now, I'm going to take care of my boo. your child, but then you have to let me do what I have to do, not you. Of course, I accept your guidance, I appreciate it, but then I also have my own way on doing things, as you mentioned.
You know, both of you mentioned two great points. You said know your place and you said boundaries, and that is definitely key. You know, despite of what background you've come from or whatever the case may be, you know, and it's funny because Francisca, earlier today I was talking to you about, you know, respect is universal. Boundaries, you know, no matter how intimate you might be with a friend or whoever, there's just certain boundaries that you do not cross. And there's a phrase that I always tell people: get out your feelings. Get out of your feelings. You know, when it comes to the in-laws or whatever, we have to understand and be open-minded that there's different thoughts, there's different perspectives, there's different heads, different minds, different forms and ways of thinking. So you can't just come in and say, well, what I think is best. No, it's not about the in-laws anymore. Like, I'm sorry. Don't kill me. I'm sorry. But it's not about it anymore. They become relatives. It's now up to the husband and the wife for them to sort out their problems. And there's different things that can also, you know, cause this friction between in-laws as well. For example, you know, mama's boy or mama's girl, we have that issue as well. You know, we have to, no, it's me and you now, whatever problem, whatever situation that we have,
don't cry to mama.
We have to sort it out between us, but at the same time also understand the mother-in-law's perspective. I mean, that's her child. That is my child. You know, I carried this child for 9 months. I went through, you know, many tough situations with this boy, with this girl or whatever. So they're gonna feel it, and we have to understand that. But at the same time, communication. We're always talking about communication here. Communication is key, and that is something that you would definitely have to implement. Maybe you say, oh no, child, I cannot talk to my mother-in-law. Before I can even get a word out, she is already cutting me off, giving me a lecture, giving me the look, or whatever the case may be. Then speak to your partner, speak to your husband, speak to your wife, and just sort out that, you know, misunderstanding. But you can't just go on and complain to the son, oh, your mom is this, your mom is that, because then that's going to cause problems between the both of you, and then it'll just be a whole big mess. So there has to be that communication, there has to be that balance, that respect and boundary as well.
I think also what helps is the boundary of location.
Are you speaking from personal experience?
No, not personal experience, but I could speak about my culture.
Okay.
Like, I'm not married to the same nationality, right? Which is great for me. But if I were, you know, I would be living in the house of my in-laws. And that is just normal for us.
Okay.
Because it's like, I grew up in a neighborhood where my cousins are just across the street, you know, side by side. I know everybody. Basically, it's the family there. So if I like stay there, I would be in that position that, you know, if you don't have financial stability, if you cannot have your own house right now, you can stay in your in-laws' place, and that is completely fine. And I think a lot of that conflict, that, you know, tension is because of that. You need to put boundaries physically as well, you know, because imagine you and your spouse, you're having some misunderstanding or conflict, and you're in the other room, the mother is listening to all this conversation, and she's trying to open the door. Hey, don't talk to my son like that. Don't talk to my wife like that. I mean, to my daughter like that. You know, hey, you're not supposed to be talking right now. This is between me and my spouse. But then I think as well, when you do that, you know, look, sometimes it's hard because if you don't have financial stability, if you're still seeking for shelter, right? I mean, you wanted the best for your family, for that small family, you and your spouse. But then I think like it's a really bad idea. For me, move out. Move out. Even if you just rent a room, you are going to like avoid maybe like half of the problems that could not have happened in the first place.
I think something else that's important to remember is I mean, you could have boundaries, right? You can live in two different areas. But if your husband runs to his mom and complains every time y'all get into a fight and puts all the business out there, that also will cause a lot of conflict within your relationship, because now your mom or your dad is seeing your partner in a negative light. So I think it's important that when you are dealing with relationships, you need to keep those relationships within the house and not really bringing it into the family, because you're going to get over that argument, but your family will not get over that argument, and they'll be like, why are you with them? She did this, he did that, how can you forget? They will hold that grudge, and they will give you so much problem. But I also think that it's important for, if you're a mama's boy, or if you're, you know, you're close with your dad, it's important that when you get married that you have that one-on-one conversation with that family member that you're close with, and say, hey, look, even though I've gotten married, it doesn't replace you, but now somebody else I'm going to be looking to for advice, I'm going to be doing more things with, and you have to be okay with not being as present. Doesn't mean that you are being replaced, but don't expect for us to have the same kind of relationship that we have prior to me getting married. Because a lot of the times in relationships you hear like, well, did I marry your mom? Did I marry your dad? I did not. I married you. So why are they in our relationship? They need to have their place, but that comes with boundaries and respect. Knowing the time and the place, and you shouldn't be butting into other people's relationships, even if that person brings you in. You're like, oh, I have every right. They told me all their business. No, you don't. Back up out of people's relationships. That's not your place. And I think that would save a lot of conflicts in relationships.
Definitely. I was looking up some challenges, some common challenges that we find in in-law relationships. I'm going to mention them. Stop me if one of them stick out to you and you want to comment on them, okay? Okay. So the first one, competing loyalties. Yes, definitely. That normally you will see it with the mom, and the daughter-in-law, competing loyalties. Definitely. Now, in-law marital dysfunction, meaning like if your loved ones, if your in-laws, they had problems in their marriage, or their marriage is broken, or whatever the case may be, a lot of times, even though they're in this dysfunctional marriage, they want to come and give you an advice on how you should deal with your marriage. And that definitely is going to cause more problems. Because if you in a mess, you want to give advice, you're going to cause more mess in other people's lives. You know, and also finding common ground. We have to find that common ground above all. You know, I mean, we can go on and on and on, but these are just some of the things that we need to be open-minded about. So I hope that this kind of, sort of, maybe helped you, and you can be able to see things in a different light. Love your in-laws. They're with you forever. You're stuck with them forever. All right, but we're gonna cut into a short break. We will be playing our game, Rose, Thorn, and Bud, when we come back after this break.
Don't change the channel. We will be right back with more Breaking the Silence.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me.
That was perfect.
But I heard every word.
Looking for a place to find peace, guidance, and community? For those who live in Texas, every Universal Church in the state is open 7 days a week. When you walk through our doors, you'll find a welcoming atmosphere for spiritual growth, healing, and a sense of belonging. If you live in or around the Houston area, there's a Universal Church not too far away. You can find us at these locations: 5003 Anton Drive, Suite D, Houston, Texas 77092. 902 South Mason Road, Katy, Texas 77450. 16800 Imperial Valley Drive, Suites 100 and 109. Houston, Texas 77060. 5703 South Seas Street, Houston, Texas 77033. And our headquarters church for the state of Texas is located on 7075 Southwest Freeway, Houston, Texas 77074. For more information, give us a call at 188-332-4141. Come as you are, we're happy to have you.
Visit the Universal Church because it's very, very good.
Come and discover why God created you. What's your purpose here?
I just appreciate coming to this church. This is family to me. This is home to me.
You are watching Breaking the Silence.
Did you get your coffee? Did you get your popcorn, your snacks, your Doritos, whatever it is? You're comfortable? Okay, good. Because now we're going to get into our rose, thorn, and bud. So how this works is rose is normally something that...
Positive.
Yes, represents something positive that happened to you recently. So we're going to pause it right there. We're not going to give you what thorn is yet. We have our rose.
Yeah.
Do you have your rose, Francisca?
We all have our rose.
Angeli has her rose too. And since her name is on top of the list, Angeli, you go right ahead, girl.
Okay, mine is, I'm so happy about this. Went on a social media detox, which is muchly needed. So I'm so happy with that.
How do you feel after that?
All this, headaches, migraines, and all this doom scrolling have been giving me, now you feel like, no, but really, seriously, when you go on a detox, whatever it may be, that you think that it's very toxic right now, and you go on that would really make you feel after so much lighter, and you'll have a clarity in mind.
It's like a reset.
Yeah.
It's like a reset. There's nothing better than a reset.
And you can focus. You're not like distracted because you're on your phone. And
you did a social media detox some time ago. I want to say maybe like about a month and a half ago. I did like a body detox, no sugar at all. And let me tell you, without coffee, I feel great. I'm still pumped.
And here we have somebody who's like, I'm against that.
So it is good. When you detox, it's definitely good, whether it's from social media, whether it's for your health, or anything in general. Well, who's next? Who is that? I don't know who that is. I think we should skip
Nori,
this one.
go ahead.
All right, so I realized the reason behind my irritation. So yes, I have been irritated because, and it's not only with a specific person, but there's certain things that people do at times that can kind of get under your skin. But at the end of the day, it's not about that person, because you would never have control over what that person does, says, or whatever. You only have control over yourself. So I was having a conversation with somebody, and something she just said one word, and it was like the light bulb went up. And I was like, girl, you just slapped me with some reality check. And I was able to pinpoint the reason behind my irritation. It wasn't the person per se, but it was just something that I need to fix within myself, which is okay, because that's exactly what I got, a reality check. And a lot of times you're gonna go through situations, you might be just looking at the person and thinking that that person is the cause to your irritation or whatever the case may be. But the bigger picture is, there's something you need to work on yourself. So when that light bulb went off, I was like, thank you, Lord.
In the gut,
so yes, that's my rose, y'all. Francisca, what is your rose?
I made it back to the gym.
Look at you.
Outside or inside?
All right.
No, I went inside. I used the equipment in the gym.
You know what? Because Francisca would be that type
muscles
that
move.
would say,
all right,
I'm going to pass by the gym.
Yeah.
And she did just that.
I know.
She done passed by the gym.
High and by.
Told him, you just stay right there. I'll be back.
But you finally
gym
went in.
equipment. Yes, I went in and I worked out, and then I
Great.
enjoyed a nice little massage chair thing.
Wait, no.
Why is there a massage?
You enjoyed a massage chair at the gym.
Yeah.
It's not for that. It's for you to work out.
No.
It's for you to
Clarify. I worked out
Jumping jacks.
for an hour.
Okay.
And then my treat is to sit for 20 minutes in those massage
20
chairs
Right.
and get the massage.
Okay.
Hey, you got to trick your body into doing it one way or another.
All right.
And if you're going
At
to get
least
a
an
nice little
hour.
massage out of it, you know.
Fake it till you make it.
I wasn't faking it. I was making it. I was making it.
You're
I was
right.
feeling it
Okay.
the next day.
That's
Interesting.
good.
Yeah,
All right.
but I made it to the gym.
So we're
Okay.
gonna go next to thorn. So for those of you who might not know, thorn represents a challenge you faced or something you'd like to improve on. So yes, we do have our thorn. Everybody has a thorn. So Angeli, I think you're gonna lead with this one
Okay.
again, girl.
All right.
Bam.
Okay, I've been procrastinating this. I told myself I'm going to have meal plans where you actually do like a meal plan, like for the week or even for the day. Whenever you go to grocery shopping, you have your list already, like you have your recipe or okay, these are the ingredients that I need. But
Okay.
constantly all the time I would just forget about it. Next
Yeah.
week I'm gonna start. Next week I'm gonna
time.
start. So this is something that I want to improve on, and also
Okay.
maybe hitting the gym too.
Okay.
Maybe gaining some
come with
muscle.
me.
Hey, maybe maybe we can do
Right.
something.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Look at that. You see, you're motivating Angeli.
There we go.
There you go,
There we go.
Francisca. More power to you.
Okay.
So who's next? Oh,
You are.
it's me. All right. So work on not. What would that be? Work on not letting it go. That was my thorn. Work on not letting it go to what?
Get to me.
Get to me or irritate me any longer. Yes, that was my thorn. You know, sometimes it's hard whenever you go through things and you experience it. Like I said earlier, get out your feelings, but sometimes we choose not to get out of our feelings. But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just
And
wanna
you
say
can
that.
easily think of 1,000,001 reasons as to why you have the right to be upset, to be angry, to be irritated, and not let it go. Or maybe you had the right, you had the green light and all the reasons to be upset. So you want to pump up your chest and be like, yup, I was right. There you go. And you want to keep talking and just dwell on it and it's not good. So I've built up that courage to let it go. Let it go.
And the
All right,
Nori
that's
we
just
all
okay,
love
Nori.
has come out.
No, because let me tell you, when you finally accomplish
Swing
something,
and dance.
no, when you finally accomplish something, honestly speaking,
Yes,
though, it's like you're on a high horse. You're on cloud
and
nine.
this is something that is not on the outside.
Exactly.
It's something on the inside, and that makes it
Definitely.
even harder to change.
Exactly.
Okay, but my thorn.
All right.
My thorn was a thorn that was on the outside that was driving me nuts. Okay, so I had a serious technical issue, and I am not a very tech savvy person when it comes to this situation that was causing me huge delays.
Oh my gosh.
And I was so frustrated.
She was really frustrated.
I was
We've
so
seen it in
frustrated
action.
for like 2 days, guys.
Yeah.
It was a huge thorn in my side, but it was resolved.
Yeah.
I learned from it. I'm wiser from it, but it was a thorn for 2
Yeah.
days.
You overcame it.
Technical
And you
issues.
They're
the
worst. All right, so we're gonna go to our bud, which is the final one. So, bud represents something you're looking forward to. So, Angeli, what are you looking forward to, Angeli?
So you recognize what your thorn is. So now you want to have something to look forward to. So I'm looking forward to having meal plans ready.
Okay.
Maybe hitting the gym
She
once
said
a
maybe.
month.
Don't say maybe.
Okay. So I'm looking forward to
Hit
that.
the gym
a
once a
whole
month.
healthy lifestyle. Maybe I'm gonna start at home doing some like 10-minute workout, and then
Oh my
maybe.
gosh. I can
Hey,
see
that
where
is
this
still
is going.
improvement. That is still a step.
At least you got started.
You
Yeah,
have
at least
a
you got-
workout
Oh,
once
yeah.
a month on BTS on Monday,
Once a
Wednesday,
month?
or Friday, so you can make sure you get your workouts in.
There you go.
I think that sounds like a
100%.
good idea.
Okay.
Me. I have finally, y'all.
Let it go.
I finally let it go. Y'all was supposed to come back earlier so we can see Francisca
we didn't need to see what I was just doing.
There's nothing better. Let me tell you, just the peace of mind, inner peace or whatever. Like you can look at the person, you can look at the situation. It could be right there in your face and you're just like, huh, all right, how you doing? There you go. Francisca.
I don't know when. I don't know when. But I'm looking forward to traveling at some point.
This technical difficulty caused me so much stress. She just went straight into, I need to get out of here.
But she just traveling in my future somewhere.
You traveled.
Oh my goodness.
Like a few months ago.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did.
Well, I need to do it
She
again.
loves traveling.
So I'm looking forward to traveling.
All right.
Traveling.
She went straight to the point. She just one word, y'all.
Just travel.
I don't care.
Let me get out of here.
Traveling. Give me a tent.
I need to go.
Go travel somewhere.
I need to leave this place.
Because that technical issue took me out, guys.
But that was our rose thorn and bud. Maybe you have some as well. Write it down. You know, work on changing it and seeing positive outcomes to it. Don't just brush it off or whatever because, hey, it might pop back up and it's gonna make you like, ugh. So, hey, try it. It's definitely gonna make you feel better. I know it helped me.
Don't let a situation or a person change your
Yes.
day.
So we're gonna cut into a break. When we come back, we are going to be talking about, what are we gonna be talking about, y'all?
I don't know.
What are we gonna be talking about?
Fake it till you make it.
Stay tuned, y'all. Don't go nowhere. We'll be back after this break.
The show isn't over yet. Don't change the channel. We will be right back with more Breaking the Silence.
Feeling drained? Breaking the Silence highlights the vital connection between physical and mental well-being. Step 1. Hydrate intentionally. Make a conscious effort to drink enough water throughout the day. Your brain and body will thank you. Step 2. Embrace colorful foods. Incorporate a variety of fruits and vegetables into your meals. Nourishment is self-care. Step 3. Move your body joyfully. Find an activity you enjoy, even for a few minutes each day. Movement boosts mood and energy. Don't let fatigue silence your vibrancy. Find your power. Break the silence and join the conversation.
From the final days of Israel's judges to the fall of Jerusalem, Kings brings to life the powerful story of a nation led by prophets, ruled by kings, and shaped by faith. Journey through the calling of Prophet Samuel, and witness the rise and fall of Israel's greatest rulers. Their triumphs, their mistakes, and the timeless lessons they leave behind. You can watch Kings Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Only on LFN.
In 4 days. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children. She didn't know what to do.
Did you have a good day at school?
She gave them some broth without any bread.
There you go.
And kissed them all soundly.
Night night.
Good night. And put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
You are watching Breaking the Silence.
Have you heard the expression, fake it till you make it? What is your input? What is your view on it, because a lot of people, they tend to do this whenever they want to accomplish something, to achieve something, but there's something much more deeper to it. I mean, when you say that phrase, fake it till you make it, many people interpret it in so many different ways. You know, for some people, it's cool. But at the same time, like for me personally, I don't necessarily agree with that statement, because if it goes against your morals, if it goes against your values, I mean, then why are you doing it? What's the purpose behind of faking it till you make it? What does that say about you? Because honestly speaking, it's like you're not being real. You're not being genuine. There's a difference between faking it and there's a difference between applying yourself. In my opinion, and y'all can interrupt me at any moment, but I look at it like this. Let's say, for example, you started in a new place or whatever. Of course, you want to fit in and whatnot and blah, blah, blah. You can fake it till you make it, but imagine you have to fake it for such a long time that you're just performing, or you're actually now just doing things you wouldn't normally do. You're going against how you really are. That's just my thought of it, of faking it till you make it. Francisca's just
I think like there's also a difference between, because for example, you're in situations like you need to perform. If I would say perform, for example, job interviews, or you need to be in a meeting, so you need to speak, right? Public speaking. But I think there's a difference between faking it and trying. You're not gonna use that. Okay, I'm not gonna fake it, so I'm not gonna try. I'm not even going to try. So there's a difference. You can still be authentic, you can still be yourself by still, trying. You're going out of your comfort zone, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be on a pretense mode that, okay, I'm going to pretend that this is me, or I'm going to pretend that I have self-confidence. Because don't you find it so beautiful when you started in one place that you have this, okay, you're trying, and then over time you just see your growth. You just see that, there was a difference when you started, and now, 5 years later, or even months or weeks later, you see that growth of yours. So I think that, you still try, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you are gonna fake it, because that can be used as an excuse that, okay, since I don't know how to do it, I don't know the skill, I'm not even gonna try, because that also feeds imposter syndrome, which is something very dangerous and very risky when you have the achievements in front of you, but you don't even believe in yourself because you're constantly in that pretense mode.
Yeah.
I think I have a little bit different opinion. I think fake it till you make it, you can definitely use for your benefit, especially if you are somebody who is insecure, somebody who has a lot of self-doubt, that don't believe that they're able or capable of doing things. It almost can kind of trick your mind. Like, I'm gonna fake it till I make it. So you're just acting like you know what you're doing. You're acting like you're meant for this position. But over time, as you start to see you are doing these things, as you start to see you are actually achieving your goals, it starts to build that confidence in you. And then you're like, oh, wait, I can actually make it. I can actually do these things. When at first, that task or that position or that challenge that was set before you was so big that it scared you, it terrified you. How am I going to be able to do this? I'm not qualified. I'm not able to do this. And then you have that kind of cushion. Okay, I'm gonna fake it till I make it. I know that this isn't what I can do, but I'm gonna at least act like I know what I'm doing. And then just by acting it out, you start to believe it, you start to see it, and it starts to become something tangible when otherwise it would never have been tangible. You can't say, I'm gonna fake it till I make it and just ride that. No, I'm gonna fake it till I make it and use that as a cushion, like, okay, so if I fail, if I don't make it, I'm faking it till I make it anyway. I knew I wasn't going to do it, but let me use that as a way to kind of push myself to do this, and let's just see what happens. Almost like a fallback.
Yeah. Well, now that you put it that way, I guess you would have to also put on the balance, like pick and choose when you're going to use fake it till you make it. Because in some situations you can't use that fake it till you make it, because that there can be times where it will actually cause more harm than do more good. You know, is that even a good advice? So that's just where my mind goes when we're talking about, you know, fake it till you make it. Like, because authenticity, that's like the maximum booster. And of course, you're never born knowing everything. You're never born knowing everything. So kind of making yourself vulnerable and open to want to learn something or gain an experience in something, then that's fine, that's cool. But then again, at the same time, like you said, Francisca, if you take that fake it till you make it and you just go ahead and ride with it, at the end of the day, you said another word too, tricking. You're tricking yourself. And I see it like this. Along the way, if you're not careful with that, you can lose yourself. You can lose yourself to the point where now you're just on autopilot and you're just doing that. You're faking everything. You're not being genuine about it because, oh, you need to get it done, or you want the position, or whatever the case may be. So for me, I think it has its pros.
And you know what's dangerous about that too, is you actually believe it. You start believing it because it seems already so real for you. You doing that faking, you get to the point that, okay, it's now real, you know, it's now real. So you become it. So we need to weigh it, but also I think you suffer less when you actually make it known that, hey, I don't know this, I'm gonna try, but I don't know how to really work on it, or, you know, I need some help, you know. But there are a lot of things about maybe humiliation, embarrassment of this one is given to you, or maybe you're in a job and, hey, it's given to you a project, and this could be a make or break in your career. But then, hey, what is the point if you are just going to be there faking it and then be like in a land full rather than asking your, you know, co-workers for help? I think you're going to suffer less, and not only physically that you're going to suffer less with, you know, more work projects or anything, but emotionally, because you're going to suffer less emotionally. It takes so much toll, and having to keep up. Oh, I pretended that I noticed, so I have to keep up all the time. You know, I told this to this person, but this other coworker, I opened up to her. And now you get mixed up. Imagine if you're stressed and you thought that was the other person. So now your whole thing is, you know, is blown out. It's down. There. Yeah. So, you know, it's harder to keep up. You suffer less. And I think that's, you know, fake it till you make it. You're not gonna make it.
I mean, for me, listening to y'all, I think y'all are stuck on this word fake, like you're being fake. It's not that you're being fake or you're being phony or you're not being genuinely who you are. You're still who you are. You're just trying to fake it till you make it. You're just trying to make it in that field. You're just trying to make it to achieve whatever it is you're trying to achieve. You're not losing who you are. You're not losing your morals. You're just trying to, like, you're faking yourself out to be able to achieve the goal that is set before you, and not trying to fake and be somebody who you're not. Like your personality, and the core of who you are, that's not fake, but it's like you are faking it out to yourself that you are really this person. Does that make any sense?
You know, I mean, I love this discussion because there's different views.
Yeah.
There's different sides, there's different views, there's different points. But for me, at the end of the day, it has to be about self-improvement. Like, let's say, for example, I will speak about this. Public speaking. I was never, ever in my life.
None of us.
Okay. ever comfortable with public speaking, you know? But at the end of the day, it's like, there's a difference between me Googling what can I do to impress, to have good words, to speak proper, or to speak, you know, in a way where, and then there's a difference with me actually doing my homework and seeing who my target audience is and doing my homework about them, researching about them, or, you know, just seeing what I'm comfortable with, because I can't just come here and just talk a whole bunch of nonsense. I have to know what I'm talking about. I have to be comfortable with what I am talking about, not to just say something because I memorized it, or I came and I asked Francisca, hey girl, what can I say about this?
Well, weren't you faking it till you made it the first time you got in front of that camera and had to speak and pass the confidence to the people that you knew what you were doing? You faking it because you had no confidence, I'm sure.
But you see, there's a difference when you're doing it, though. There's a difference in the sense that, okay, you know what? This is something I'm not comfortable with, but it's forcing me. It's making me come out of my comfort zone. So you know what? Let me put my game on, my game face on in a positive way, not in a negative way, like to, you know, just try to look like I know I got it all under control or not, but in a way that I see the position that I'm in and I'm going to do steps that's not only going to benefit me, but it's going to benefit everyone else. It's going to benefit those who are receiving whatever it is that I'm saying. So that's just, I don't know if I made myself clear to you and to the viewers as well, but that's just where my head goes to with faking it till you make it. It's not just something that's superficial. It has to be something deeper than that, much deeper than that.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you're being authentic. You are being real.
Yeah.
You know, you're entailing, you're globing all of those things, self-improvement, everything else that entails with you being a better version of yourself, not just faking it, pretending, you know, till you make it. So.
But have you ever dealt with like low self-confidence?
I don't think so, because I'm the type of person that I'm up for a challenge. Anything that pushes me to come out of my comfort zone, I'm for it.
So that might be why you perceive it that way. Because coming from a place of where I used to be with very low confidence and self-worth, this was something that would help me because I didn't see the value in myself or my abilities. But if I had that cushion and was like, let me just fake it till I make it like I know what I'm doing. And then I started showing myself that I could do it. If I didn't fake it till you make it, or, you know, then I wouldn't have even known if I could do it. You know what I mean? So when it comes from that, it's different when you already have that confidence within you. But when you don't have that confidence and you need to find that confidence, sometimes faking it till you make it is the way you got to do it.
Girl, give me a high five right here. Bam! And that's all we got for this segment, y'all. I hope you guys were able to get different perspectives, different lights, just like each one of us shared here. Let us know, what is your opinion on fake it till you make it as well? We would definitely love to hear from you guys, but don't forget about question of the day. If you did not send in your comment, look at that QR code right there, y'all. Hurry up and scan it and send in your comments. We want to read it towards the end of the show, but we're going to cut into a break and we'll be right back.
Stronger together. Breaking the Silence is your community for support and inspiration.
I'll be here to hear what's on your mind. Take this time to talk and get it right. You know I'll be there all your life. When you need me, I'll be by your side. By your side. And every day is a different day. Everything is in everything. Even when you think things could never ever be the same, don't be scared of the world, I'll be here to stay. By your side. Even when your heart ain't listening, or your mind takes you a different way, towards a different path, all you gotta do is sit and ask. When you need me, I'll be by your side.
When the adults in a child's life talk early and often about the dangers of underage drinking, the message gets stronger every time.
I'll be by your side.
Talk. They hear you.
A solution exists to all of your problems. Don't just settle for a life of suffering or misery. Dare to believe by taking action. Night or day, our text line is available for you. 1-888-312-4141.
You are watching Breaking the Silence.
Francisca,
What happened?
don't be faking it till you make it.
I don't gotta do that no more.
Come on. You gotta
Past
make
that, right?
Until the next challenge. We'll discuss that later.
That was a good topic.
Yeah.
It was a good topic, the topic about the in-laws as well. But I want to remind you guys about the question of the day. Ooh, you see me hit that note? Yes. I think I compete with like Celine Dion or something.
Yeah,
No?
let's see about that.
All right, so the question was, aside from necessities, what's one thing you could not go a day without? Angeli, what is one thing?
I'm really a very simple person, childhood wise, or so just give me food, shelter, water, clothes. I think
You'll
I'll
be good.
survive.
Sounds like all necessity.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Apart from it,
that's why I don't.
What about
I
your
don't.
phone?
Nothing.
Your computer?
I don't think that's a
That's
necessity.
boring.
No, it's not. This is aside from a necessity, outside of a necessity.
Yeah, I don't. No, I can go a day without my phone. I can go a day without
Francisca.
my phone. I've done it before.
I mean, I was reading this and I was thinking, besides coffee, since I already got cold out.
Yes.
AC.
Ah.
This girl needs AC. I need a nice cold building.
You know, you just need to move to a colder place.
Yeah, Alaska, here I come.
Oh my goodness. You see, traveling. You see,
Traveling,
she already got it
Alaska,
down pat
Northern
where it
Lights,
is
let's
that
go.
she wants to go.
What about you?
For me, would be my honey boo boo. I hope he's not watching.
You hear that?
But aside from necessities, yes.
I think
definitely
these
him. I cannot go a day without him. All right. So we had our
outside
viewers send in their comments.
Yeah, for me,
and
it's
I
necessity.
am ready to read them. Go ahead.
Okay, Petritas. Petri. Okay. No matter what hardships life has thrown at me, my garden has always kept me grounded.
Aw, that's nice. You know,
have a beautiful
I'll be
garden.
honest, when it comes to gardening, I really don't see the wow on it, but I have seen it. Don't laugh. It's not funny. I'm being real here. But I've seen in some people, it brings like this such calmness and serenity. It's like a stress reliever. It just makes them feel and think and just kind of it's like this calmness just comes over them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nature.
It's making me want to try it to see how it would make me feel. But all right, Petritas. All right. We got our next comment, which is from
Jen.
All right.
My cat is like a second son to me. He's so great with my newborn, and he loves to cuddle with me when I'm sad. The best boy ever.
That's nice.
Well, now I feel like I need to say that my dog is what I need. That little fat girl. She's so cute.
You should bring her on the show one day.
I should.
I think you did. Oh, no.
I don't think I've seen her.
No, it's only pictures.
Yeah.
I showed pictures.
Yeah, you did.
All right.
So I changed my answer from AC to my
From
dog.
AC to, okay, good. Jen, thank you so much, girl. And we do have our last comment, which is from Bam. Alba.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh. Alba, my phone. In my defense, much of my family is overseas. I need Facebook to keep in touch. Alba,
what happened to mail
What
and
is
delivery?
going on?
What happened to postcards?
Man. All right.
I'm just going.
You don't need it.
You gotta have a
You
detox.
don't really, yes. You need to detox, Alba. You should
Just
try
right
it.
here,
You're
just
definitely gonna feel
Driving her to detox.
Driving that mail. I know.
No,
Her
from the phone.
family.
I
don't want to drive that mail
Her
in your
family.
heart, okay?
I said the phone. But thank you,
Alba.
Alba. Thank you so much for your comments. It is greatly appreciated. You guys can keep the comments coming in. We'll definitely love to read and hear from you guys. So That's all the time we have for now. I am so sorry that we have to go. I know you guys wanted us to stay a little longer, but unfortunately it's not possible. So we're gonna have to end it right here. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.